We're trying to solve this equation. 3x minus 2/3 equals 5/6. There's fractions in there, but it doesn't make it any different as far as the steps we're going to take to solve. We just have to remember to do the same thing with fractions that we had learned with adding and subtracting and all those rules that we've done before. So when we're solving an equation, I drew this dotted line down here to remember that whatever we do on one side, we have to do the same thing on the other, and that dotted line is our dividing line. Also, we're trying to get this variable by itself. So for ours, the first thing you do is you're going to work farthest away from that variable with the 2/3. And that's the first term that we're going to try to get rid of. So this minus 2/3, we're going to do the opposite and add 2/3, because negative 2/3 plus 2/3, they cancel, so that will be gone. We have to do the same thing on the other side. On the other side, we're adding fractions. When we add fractions, we have to have a common denominator. So we need to do a little bit of work here before we add. Well, we need a common denominator. For 6 and 3, that common denominator would be 6. So the first fraction is fine the way it is. The second one, we're going to have to multiply by 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Now I can add those two fractions. 5/6 plus 4/6 is 9/6. And you could reduce that now, or we could just keep working and see what happens as we go. So what we have now is 3 times x. Remember, whenever you see a number right next to a letter, that means multiply. And that equals 9/6. Since this is still a fraction, I'm going to do the same process we would normally do if the 3 was a fraction. So if that was a fraction in front of the variable, we would need to multiply by the reciprocal of 3. We're going to do that here also. So it's 3 over 1 multiplied by the reciprocal is 1 over 3. And we do it on both sides. That way everything over here cancels, the 3's and the 1's. All we have left is x. Over here we can do a little cross canceling also. 3 goes into 3 once. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now I have 3 times 1 is 3. 6 times 1 is 6. That will reduce if we divide by 3 on the top and bottom. So we get x equals 1/2.